Welcome to Going Insane with Temperature Maine. That's me. Hey, hey. Woo. Okay. So I've run my errands. Welcome if you're new. We have fun. We go deep. We cry some. We address triggers and then some. So hang tight. We're going to start the oracle in just a second as I check in real quick before I begin. Ran my errands. Was thinking about red enchiladas. Didn't happen. Maybe later. Went and picked something up in the mailbox. And now, I guess we're starting with Angels and Ancestors Oracle. So we'll just jump in because I already did my check-in for this morning. It's tight. I mean, oh, by the way, I did upload something weird in the sky. That's okay. We can expect that pretty soon. Disclosure's not going to happen the way they want it to happen, by the way. Oh, if you didn't catch that, Janine, the other day, I can't remember the title. Oh, the burning of Notre Dame, the cathedral, you know. I remember, but it was to stop a ceremony where they were going to have a demon step into a clone, probably from the Shah of Turin, or the Turin. The Shah of Turin, where they think that's the one that covered Jesus while he was in the grave that was then found without a body underneath it. You know, when he left the grave with his DNA on it. I'm thinking it's that, okay? But they were using DNA of Christ from somewhere. And the cathedral got burnt down because that's where they were going to perform the ceremony, to have a demon step in and come as the false Christ to fulfill their narrative of Armageddon or end times or Revelation. Because, as we know, they have subtracted and added, which is a big no. You don't add or subtract to the Word of God without getting spanked. That being said, and so since I got thwarted, good word, the truth can happen. Hi. Welcome to Ascension. This is the event. So, it's calling gang. Gang. This is not my message. This is your message. Headphones. Please make me a clear, precise, concise, articulate is always nice channel Make me open to receiving what you would like to share with me and the other souls that are here and the ones in the future. Hi, future people. For such a time as this, for this now, and for whenever the now is for you, these messages are timeless, as we know, okay? If you found your way here, you're supposed to be here. Uriel and Metatron, hi, guys. Magdalene, they're all here. Joan, Yeshua, Yeshua. Shakina, I always have with me. Raphael, Raziel, call him in, guys. He's here to help. She's fighting over. I almost said Feather again. What's wrong with me? I maybe have his name. I don't think so. Ancestors, 5D and above. Raphael, okay. I said Raphael, did I not? Shmuel? Haniel? Okay, they're all here. We're not missing anybody. Michaelangel, of course. When in doubt, ask him and he'll dispatch the correct angel or guide for you in the circumstances you're in that now. Okay. One more time? Okay, I'll shuffle one more time. Would you like to start your message, please? On the deck, Oracle, wait for important information. Wow. Okay. Looks like the Oracle of 7 is next. I'm not in charge of the order. I think I am, but I'm not. I'm pretty compliant when it comes to the guides that have proven that I should trust them, that I should, can, because I have. And it's been proven to me, without a shadow of doubt, that they are worthy of that trust. When you ask and receive as often as I have, why not? Would you like to add to your message, please? Just checking. Bottom of this deck is Seeing Beyond. Okay. Shaman Stream next, which is usually first. They had a reason last time. Woohoo! Had a reason last time. That sounds good. Maybe later. A little busy right now. Would you like to add to this message now, please? Any others? Doki? Calling Angel? Spiritual narcolepsy. Okay. Oh no, this June 5th thing feels kind of not in an oppressive way. It feels lighter within the last 4 days, 5 days. Man, I looked up and it was Friday. I had no idea. I skipped almost 4 days, it seemed like. Lost track of time, which is fine. I'm all about losing time right now because in the downtime, when I don't know what's happening and so much work is getting done, so much introspection and relaxation, that stillness place where the healing happens, the grounding, the releasing, the addressing. Resting. So important. As we know. I'm going to add to your message. I'll do this one more time. Add to your message, please. Those two. Any others? No. Knight of Raphael. Do this right. Knight of Raphael. Committed, romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. You say so. It's your message, not my message. Okay. Starting at the top. It's the builder card. Ready? You ready? White buffalo again. For such a time as this, right? Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Boy, that's good advice. That's good advice. That's good advice for the whole planet right now. Bar none. I've had very empowering, enlightening, and propellant messages today, including the one I just did, the check-in. So if you haven't checked that out, I know better than to try and look for it, don't I? To the beginning of the book, please. Thank you. Peacekeeper. I just got Steve Miller Band Greatest Hits. I don't know. But it distracted me from the page. Interesting chemtrails going on. I've heard that anymore they're to our benefit, not controlled by nefarious entities, so I don't focus on them as much as I used to. I still don't like them, but you know, with the solar flash coming, it doesn't surprise me. I've heard different things about it, but I haven't retained the information. I'm not sure why, because I usually can and do retain information rather well. I think it's just something that not to focus on, not to worry about, because it is what it is, right? For a while, it was something to become aware. It was something to be aware of because it was nefarious. There were bad things, but that was just to help people to come awake, to then start the process that we're in now. I just lost it. Okay, back to the book. Let go of the need to be right. Oh, Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Peacekeeper. Choose peace and happiness over the need to be right. Rather than trying to prove a point, save your energy for what's important. Righteous. The Peacekeeper is a wise Native American woman who has been influenced by white Buffalo woman. She holds a peace pipe, which is emblematic of surrendering the need to fight and offering harmony instead. Indeed. Boy, I'm down for some of that. It's actually part of the messages that I was getting today. I have to say that with all my heart, I embrace those messages in this message. Back to the rendering the need to fight and offering harmony instead. She is a soul who knows what it's like to feel under threat and to stand up for what she believes in and what is right. Weepy, wow, okay. Her medicine helps you to take the higher road in every situation, even if you're under pressure to make a quick decision. It's a reminder that within your hands lies the power to make the right choice for all involved. It amazes me how these messages just hold hands. Doesn't it make you all, isn't it endearing? How much they care to make these stand together and hold hands as we learn to stand together and hold hands. Even if you're under pressure to make a quick decision, it is a reminder. Wow. Okay, can we hold the flashes, please? It is a reminder that within your hands lies the power to make the right choice for all involved. You might be feeling on edge due to a stressful situation. There's a warrior within you that wants to rise up, prove your point, and get the truth across. But you're being reminded by ancestor wisdom that truth will always be revealed in the end. Previous video, okay? Jesus. Y'all saw me pull them. You always see me pull them. Revealed in the end. It's more important at this time to avoid arguments or heated discussions where you know you'll be fighting a losing battle. Yes. There is much more important choosing to move. There is much more power in choosing to move forward from a higher perspective. Indeed. This will allow you to connect deeply to the guidance within and the intuition that will lead you towards the healing of the whole situation. Along with any wounds it may have inflicted on you. Along with any wounds it may have inflicted on you. Choose peace. You know it's calling you. Peace. Peace. Call it truce. Okay? Call it truce. Alright? To keep truce, you have to have truth. Honesty. And both parties agreeing on that. My message. It's their message. Snake shed old skin. That's a new one. Not complaining, just saying. almost at the end. Okay. Snake, shed old skin. Cast off the old. Reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world. Amen. In many spiritual traditions, the snake offers powerful medicine. In tantric teachings, it symbolizes the kundalini. You don't know what the kundalini is? Look it up. Which is the powerful serpentine energy within all that allows you to reach your highest spiritual potential. That's it in a nutshell, but there's more. When the sacred ones saw a snake in, when wrong form of saw. When, I don't know why he saw with a snake, but okay. When the sacred ones saw a snake in nature or encountered one in a dream, they knew that there was transformation in the air. Indeed. For me, the snake card not only represents the shedding of old skin, but moving beyond the limitations caused by carrying the venom of negative thoughts about others or the past. Gang, gang. They're so flipping good at this. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. The energy of renewal is washing over your life at this time. If for some reason you feel that your true self hasn't been recognized, or you've been misread by others, know this energy is now leaving you. Go. Shoot. Get. Shoot. Be gone. Right? It's now leaving you. As you've been working through your old stories and all the self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way, you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized, and now the external world will begin to reflect all of the work that you've been doing within. That's you guys. I don't know, I did that. Yes, that's you guys. Yes, that's me too. Self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way, that you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized and is now the external world, and now the external world will begin to reflect all of the work that you've been doing within. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, if you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. Indeed. That's why I do it here on live and in person. It's not that scary if you do it. I mean, falling on your own sword, whatever you want to call it, it's not that bad once you just do it. It's never as bad as your ego or the world, the undivine matrix wants you to believe it is. It's just fear that stops us. That's why I stepped up and step out here on a daily as much as possible. Me, myself, I got nothing to lose. I can't think of what that song was. Oh, Tracy Chapman. Had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone. Be someone. Good song. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized, and now the external world will begin to reflect all of the work that you've been doing within. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. This is a time for renewal, abundance, and connection. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. Yeah, gum. I don't know what else to say to that. I think I said enough. Now take a deep breath. 7. A deep breath. Key concepts: a genuine expectation of danger, projection of a threat without substance, fight or flight mode, inability to focus, trusting the universe as a way to release fear. I'm going to start crying again. Oh my God. Fear is asking for your attention and healing right now. You or another they are so good. I mean, I changed everything. They changed. I just listen. That's all I do well. I mean, that's what I do well. I learned how to, when they say go right, I learned how to listen, go right. That's because I was in survival mode and I relied on that. I mean, I'll take credit for that because I lived it. And I worked hard. I worked hard to press through my life. It wasn't easy. They always gave me the vision of what I was walking towards. And that vision was so beautiful. There was no chance I could turn away. Knowing what was up ahead if I pressed in. Me and others like me that could see the end game, what was at the end of the tunnel of light. For my children and all the children. Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. You or another are operating from the position of fear. If you also see red flags, you might be headed towards genuine danger, perhaps repeating a lesson you don't need to learn again. Dang. They are tight. Gang. Come on. Thank you, gang. You can honor this kind of fear by saying thank you. Indeed. And protect yourself by choosing another path. In this moment, you have all it takes to make the shift. If, on the other hand, the fear surrounds the idea of taking a risk, be mindful. Radical trust and accepting the discomfort of the new is called for If, on the other hand, the fear surrounds the idea of taking a risk, be mindful. Radical trust in accepting the discomfort of the new is called for as you move out of your comfort zone. Dang, that's true. I got real comfortable in the discomfort zone. Of course, I'm not sure I knew what comfort zone was. It might have helped. Honestly. Ask for courage to take a leap into the unknown and know all will be well. But know that all will be well doesn't mean all you have come to expect. Boy, that's the truth. You have to release expectations. Previous videos, okay? Stories from the past may be molding your expectations right now and causing fear-based Stories from the past may be molding your expectations right now and causing fear based on anticipated hurt. Don't isolate yourself or fall for the false idea that life is too painful and engaging with it should be avoided. That is the pitfall, the fear pit. Remember I said in the last video, the only reason we run away from the power is we're afraid to face evil. Because we think we're all alone. No one else is joining us. But you are the hero. Then you are on the hero's journey. Come on. I know you want to. Come on. Come on. Don't isolate yourself or fall for the false idea that life is too painful and engaging with it should be avoided. How about loving that side of you that is afraid? Flip it. Video yesterday, right? They are tight. Dang, they're gangsta. They are gangsta. They are gangsta, man. Ride or die. How about loving that side of you that is afraid, acting out, and causing all this unnecessary commotion? You'll never be happy if this small part of you controls your life, as it will if you allow it. However, remember to be gentle with yourself and others. Once you let go and relax into your life, everything looks brighter and friendlier. Today, choose love over fear. Today, it says, choose love over fear. Previous video, okay? You'll be amazed when you do. And they're just going to have me like crying like a baby girl. Builder card, okay. Grand Symphony. Oh my gosh. A grand symphony. Key concepts. Inclusivity, being part of the whole, removing bias, seeing the interconnectedness of all. Seeing the interconnectedness of all. That's a mouthful. Knowing that everything you do has consequence. Unity consciousness. The end of division. God. Oh my God. Gang. As human beings, we have a tendency to see ourselves as separate from others. This perception is the root of the cosmic joke, ha ha ha, played on us all. Although our five senses and intellect can help us manage our experiences in the material world, and intuition helps us navigate the invisible, we still struggle with the issue of identity and how we fit into the world. Can't argue with that. You're facing a paradox today. Today, it says. Whenever you see this, today. You need to focus on being your unique self, for only you can bring your own special harmony to the symphony of the world. But equally, you need to learn to be selfless and put we before me, seeing yourself as part of the consciousness that unifies us all. You're being invited to step back and see the bigger picture until your individual part, puzzle pieces, right? Not stacked. Puzzle pieces flat, snapped in. Previous videos are good. See the bigger picture until your individual part on the world stage disappears and blends with the glory of all life. It's true that who you are and what you do counts in far-reaching ways. Ninja seals. Consider this, though. When you listen to music, it's the whole, not a single note on its own, that makes the song come alive. So today, ask yourself, can you be part of something bigger? Can you put the principles and needs of the group above your own wants? Can you fully embrace the concept of unity and diversity by celebrating all the notes in the symphony? If so, then you will indeed be wise. If so, then you will indeed be wise, and whatever you are dreaming about will be fulfilled beyond your wildest hopes. It's time to do your part to sing in a harmony with others. Stay in tune and learn the new harmonies and notes. Such sweetness in the lives. The Rose's Kiss. Can't wait to find out. The Rose's Kiss. Key concepts. Joy. Experiencing pleasure. Deep satisfaction and enjoyment. Desires acknowledged. Five sensory reality. Take a deep breath. Take two. And center on the feeling of joy. Can you allow your senses to awaken and connect with your innate desire to experience all life has to offer? Pleasure is part of life. Let yourself surrender to it today. Today, another today. Whenever you're watching it, today. Surrender to it today. Our modern times often present a false ideal of how we are meant to experience the world. Connections are lost and distorted by our over-reliance on technology. Just look around and see how few people actually maintain eye contact or engage in conversation. Instead of tapping away on a screen, pause and consider how you can make more intimate contact. Indeed. Connecting with nature, enjoying the sensual pleasures of sex, and or being aware of the sensations of taste, touch, smell, sight, and sound may be important right now. Not my message. I'd say I disagree. I don't know. How do your sheets feel? Can you reach out and feel the heat and softness of your companion animal nestled next to you? Be present to another person. See them. I don't know if that's my throat chakra or everybody else's too. Can you reach out and feel the heat and softness of your companion animal nestled beside you? Be present to another person. See them and let yourself be seen. Your five senses are aching to be engaged right now. This is an invitation to get out of your head and into your body. You may be a spiritual and intelligent being, but right now the emphasis should be on having a sensory experience. This is a sacred part of this gift of life. I don't even feel like I can get out in nature here anymore. You may be a spiritual and intelligent being, but right now the emphasis should be on having a sensory experience. This is a sacred part of this gift of life. By being present to the central world, you invite an even deeper spiritual experience. Amazing, isn't it? Perhaps it really is time to stop and kiss the roses. It's not my message. It's their message. Another one. First breath. Beginner's mind. 21. The books were even in order. That's strange. Because I just grabbed them. There was no order to them. Anyway, back to the book. First breath. A fresh start and a renewed curiosity. Natural trust. Beginner's mind. When the first breath card shows up for you, it is time to leave the old stories and tales behind you. You have arrived. Thank you. Take a deep breath. Yes, do another one. This is good news after last week, isn't it? Take a deep breath and another. There's nothing else you need to do but take in the new world that is revealing itself around you. Trust your natural curiosity. There's no need to dwell on how difficult the journey has been or how tight the passage to get to where you are now. Just take it all in and experience the awe and wonder of your arrival at this destination. Even if it is a familiar place, you have come too many times before. Even if it is a familiar place, you have come too many times before. Try to experience it as if for the first time, for you are renewed and the old you is no longer your concern. Practice the beginner's mind, not labeling or naming, but you see and experience that situation that was so difficult only a few days ago. Just be with it and breathe. You have already gone beyond it, have overcome and resolved it. Even if no one else realizes this yet, soon enough they will as you move on. Amen. It's none of their business anyway. Do not squander the power of the first breath, giving the old narrative mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Let it die. All that BS, toxic waste dump bullshit. Use it for new beginnings to animate a world so you can play and create it. Do not squander the power of the first breath, giving the old narrative mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Use it for new beginnings to animate a world you can play and create in. Do not underestimate the power of your breath and the magic of the words. Just a word. I was reminded to me, just dropped in my memory cells here, which is how they communicate to me. From my previous messages that I was so purged by earlier, overthinking a conversation never works out. You can't plan someone's response. You can't plan a response to every possible reaction. Just saying. Dances on one foot, balancing act. This is the builder card. We've had it at least 2 other times. Dances on one foot, balancing act, resourcefulness, saying yes to life. When dances on one foot shows up, you are called to find a new balance. Just as a dancer moves gracefully into each pose, no matter how precariously balanced a step might seem, you must bring equanimity to the situation before you, no matter how thorny or difficult a relationship seems. It's not my message. I appreciate the message. I'm embracing the message. It's their message. And it's for us. All of us. Breathe. How thorny or difficult a relationship seems. If you're putting too much effort into managing your life, work, relationship, family, and digital media, you are missing the point. You have to be dancing while juggling your entire life, knowing that at any one time, half of it is going to be up in the air. It's not that you're doing too much and find it impossible to catch up. Rather, it's that you are confusing readiness and preparation, or readiness with preparation. That's what I just said. They dropped in what I just said. So let's say that again, shall we? It's not that you are doing too much and find it impossible to catch up. That's a great excuse. But it doesn't hold water anymore. Does it? Rather, it's that you are confusing readiness with preparation. You're never going to feel prepared if you're a perfectionist. And perfect child syndrome is a syndrome, not a destination. Let it go. You'll never be fully prepared for all the challenges in your life, but you can be ready to say yes to a new invitation. But you can be ready to say yes to a new invitation the universe offers you. Live in a state of yes to spirit and no to everything not infused with life, romance, vitality, and the sacred. You will be surprised by how quickly your load lightens when you hold true to this lesson. You are challenged now to work with the resources available to you and not be seduced by the belief, if I only had more ... yada, yada, yada. Life has provided you with everything you need to accomplish your goals and fulfill your mission. When it feels like you are losing your balance, do not contract, holding your arms close to your chest, for you will fall. Instead, reach out and extend them fully, saying yes to Spirit's steadying hand. Five. Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. It will come. That's all I'm going to say. Drifter, what lights you up? Experiencing life as it comes, seeking the essence, but not knowing the form. No expectations allowed. Just moment to moment to moment. The drifter invites you to step out of your to-do list and your ordinary routine to feel the breeze against your skin, calling you to follow the wind and explore life's opportunities. Yes, yes, over here, Lord. When the drifter appears, it's a sign that it's time to cut the mooring lines holding you to the dock. It's not important to know the destination before you set sail. It will become clear as you leave the port. Do not wait for a map, as there are none to where you are destined to go. Amen. But be sure that you do have a compass to keep you true. Keep you true. Yours is your pure love and your intention to be free. Kid Rock, born free. I was born free. Anyway, back to the book. Yours is pure love, and your intention is to be free, even of your own beliefs and preconceptions. Dang, they are tight. Gang. If you appreciate the energy of the drifter, here you may not seem to be doing anything worthwhile or meeting someone else's expectations. Yeah, that's overrated anyway, as we know. Here you might not seem to be doing anything worthwhile or meeting someone else's expectations, but you are the only one who understands that others are running full out on the hamster wheel and getting nowhere. Nowhere. And fast. Your quote-unquote laziness is an underappreciated virtue. You know that life will find you and bring you everything you require without your having to search for it, by simply being instead of frantic doing. I know that's true. Anybody who knows me and watches me knows that's true. They don't believe it's true for themselves for some odd reason. Instead of frantic doing, even as you let your mind wander, releasing it to go on a daily walkabout, call it back home regularly to deliver news from other even as you let your mind wander, releasing it to go on a daily walkabout, call it back home regularly to deliver news from the cosmos. The drifter helps you to find what you are looking for, even when you didn't think you were seeking anything. Jeez Louise. My goodness. Michael Angel. Are we prepared for this, Michael Angel? Ace of Michael. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Indeed. Okay, we're going all in. Thank you, Michael, for reminding me. Ace of Michael. You've come up with a wonderful new idea. Insights that have previously eluded you shines upon a situation or problem. Now the way forward is clear to you, and you move full steam ahead. There is an opportunity here to do things in an entirely new way. Give attention to the details in your plan of action, but also keep an eye on the big picture. There could be a bumpy start, but don't let that deter you from continuing to move forward. You know, if we get shook off our path by a little bitty bumps in the beginning of then we don't belong here anyway. That's all I got to say. Go back to the beginning of the test, of the open book, of the theory books. Bumps are going to happen. It's how you react to them and how you recover from them. That's what's important, okay? Just saying. Clear up any communication problems with others. Don't allow misunderstandings to fester. Get the truth. Get to the truth of the matter. Previous last 3 videos, okay? Especially the last one. Additional meanings of this card. Be honest with yourself. Dang. Dang. Last video. Dang. Look for the silver lining. Don't give up. Mwah. Love you, Michael Angel. Oh my God. I'm going to cry. I explained about the major arcana. It's the 21. Continue on, Tracy. Temperance. Okay, I will. The world. Archangel Michael. I wasn't playing. Very happy ending. Coming full circle. Spiritual growth and insight. This is a very important card. Thank you, Michael. I love you, man. I love you, man. He loves me. I know that. Stop. The world. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. A project or situation in your life has now come to a happy conclusion, and there is a sense of completion and satisfaction. It may be time to move on to something new, but it's all right to pause and enjoy this amazing moment. Ninja Seals. And enjoy this amazing moment. Work with no. Your work with Archangel Michael has brought you to a new level of spiritual growth and evolution. Indeed. Thank you, Michael. Michael Angel. Oh my God. You're at a place of enlightenment and profound understanding of the universe. Remember to speak words of gratitude to your friends, family, and the angels in recognition of their help. Gang, gang, come on. Give it up, guys. Say thank you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is so profound. In recognition of their help. Additional meanings of this card. The right place at the right time. Coming full circle. Excellence. Happy endings. Receiving an award. International travel. Archangel Michael's name means he who is like God. He knows the divine life purpose of every soul on earth. If you're uncertain as to your purpose in life, you can call upon this beloved Archangel to provide you with clear and understandable information on this topic. Ask Michael for revelations on what steps to take next and how fully to be the person you came to this planet to be. Oh my God. What can I say? You've got this. He said so. I don't know what this means just yet. At least on my end, I mean, right? Because I can't know. We'll see what they guide me to do next. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not supposed to know everything. It's sure nice to be tapped into the ones that do. Love me. Love you. You guys come every day means more to me. Putting this out there in the world and having it received it all is 1,000 times around the world for me. I've been doing this for so long and hollering from the top of a wall, all alone, echoing. But we've arrived to this point in this now, for a time such as this, to be prepared to flip through the veil we can't see. Don't forget about the new moon. If you need encouragement, go to my Facebook page. I just posted some memories from a year ago that they had, the memories a year ago. And so you can see what I was doing a year ago. Because I was thinking about what I said in the previous video, right? And then it was there. So I could post some of what I was posting then. So you don't have to go back through a year's worth of Facebook. I'm not even sure you can. I tried to download it. I don't know how. If anybody knows how to get all the content off onto somewhere, I would love to know how. I'd love to save that for posterity. Okay, so thanks for hanging out with me. I hope to see you soon. There's more journeys, so I'm sure there's more videos. That's what they say. There's more journey trees. I know. It just feels like the world card is a completion card. So I'm going to sit in that for a second and reflect. I don't know what to say, so I'm going to say ciao for now. Peace and out. All 6 stones, I could simply snap my fingers. They would all cease to exist, and I call that mercy.